By default, Illustrator's graphing tool creates grayscale columns to represent the various data. But these columns are just standard fill and stroke items that can be altered. The trick to altering these is using the Group Selection tool, which is available as a flyout under the Direct Selection tool. With the Group Selection tool, you can click once to select any of the items within the graph. If you click twice, then you'll select all of the same colored items, such as all of the black columns in the legend and in the graph. Clicking twice on this gray one will select all of the gray ones. This provides a simple way to select all of the similar colors within a graph. If you click 3 times on an object, then the entire graph and all of its objects are selected. By selecting a specific data group, you can change its color using the fill color indicated here. You'll need to change to a different color model in the color panel in order to select colors. For the individual data sets, you can also change the stroke to a different weight, a different size, a different color, and you can even use various brush strokes to enhance the look of the different columns. Another way to change the graphical look of the different columns is by implementing different designs. These can be easily done by adding different symbols that can be used to represent the columns. To do this, you'll have to add a symbol or create a symbol in the document. Once a symbol is added to the document, you can add it to the available designs using the Graph Design option. If you select New Design, then you can rename and make that design available. This Graph Design dialog box lets you manage the available designs that you can add to your graphs. You can paste designs, select any that are unused, and rename them. After you have designs added, you can select a specific set of columns and use the Object Graphed Column tool to specify which added design you want to use. For example, we have added this star design to represent the books column. And we can change the design of the CDs column to use this arrow design. Notice how the arrow is stretched to fill the entire column, which works fine in this graph for the shorter numbers, but gets a little bit unwieldy for the larger columns. There are other options available for applying columns. This uses the vertically scaled option. You can also specify a uniformly scale, which will cause the entire size of the designed object to be increased uniformly. One of the other options is a repeating where you can specify that each design represents a given number of units. And for any half values, you can either chop designs or have them be scaled. This option causes the design to be repeated to represent the various values. And since all of our values are even numbers, we don't have any cropped values. If we change this, in the data spreadsheet, then you can see how the individual designs actually get cropped according to our setting. The final option is a sliding option that causes the column just to indicate a top point. Using these various display options, can give your graphs a customized look that is interesting and appealing. Also, with the designs, added to the designs dialog box, you can specify markers for scatter and line graphs that represent the dots for the distinct data points.